Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Tom and Elisa and Tim are still elected. My final guest out. He is one of the funniest stand-up comedians in the country. It's the one and only Seann Walsh, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. What are we doing? Two kisses.
Yeah, let's do two.
Seann, how are you doing?
No, I'm good.
Am I right? You just turned 30 fairly recently.
Yeah.
Any changes in your life? Have you decided to act more like a mature, sophisticated adult? Are you not going to change? Yeah, you look the part.
Thank you. Well, look, what happens, I think, naturally, is that you become more boring. That just happens.
Well, I don't know whether I would agree with that.
No, you do. You're more boring.
Yeah.
It's just life. It just happens. I now know people that have a favourite journalist. Kill me. It's awful. It's weird. It just happens to you. You never think it's going to happen to you, and it does. Like, I was a very naughty kid. I was what was known as a chav.
Yeah.
You know this word. Okay. And I was one of them. You know, suspended from school many times, kicked out of college, in trouble with the police, all that stuff. And I loved trouble, anarchy, anything, you know? Tell me I'm alive. Now, the closest I get to living on the edge is when I go to Pret to buy tuna baguette, say takeaway, but eat in.
So that's a small act of acceptable rebellion.
Yeah, that's it. That's as bad as I get.
Now, you were quite a drinker, weren't you, in your 20s? You enjoyed drinking heavily. You enjoyed getting out of it.
Off my tits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loved drinking. That has to... Obviously, that has to
Well, you have to
down.
slow it down a bit as you get older, be more responsible. Do you miss that, though?
Yeah. I don't know if you've done this. This is awful. If you get to a point where you have to do this in life, where you go out and you don't drink whilst your friends drink. There's
Well,
nothing worse.
because you're driving?
Well, because my missus says, you know, don't come home drunk. So I have to behave. And you still want to go out and you end up on the orange juice and you have to talk to people, your friends, that have drunk eyes.
Yeah. What are drunk eyes?
Drunk eyes are when you're so drunk you can't keep your eyes open for the duration that you turn your head to talk to someone else. Do you know what I mean? So there'll be someone who's had too much, and there'll be a group of us like this, and we're trying to plan it a little bit afterwards where to go. You'd be drunk as well.
Oh! I'm drunk.
Right. So after this, you've got drunk eyes.
Yeah.
Right, guys, can't keep your eyes open for you to turn your head. You go. What we do? We finish these, and we'll get a cab into town, and we'll have a couple more. You up for that?
Boom.
Yeah. Boom. Right. Let's do that.
Yeah.
That is exactly it.
Let's do it. Come on. Be good.
So you've stopped that now, though?
Yeah. My favourite look is when you spot the point at which someone else has realised. It's the moment they realised how drunk they are.
Right.
That's my favourite look. You see other people do it, they'll be like that. Usually happens at a kebab shop. You know the point where you've ordered your kebab and then you turn around and see the mirror. Yeah, dollar, please, mate. Got it, mate. Chili, no salad, thanks. Fucking hell.
Man, I remember... I don't drink anymore at all, but I can remember...
Do you?
No, I don't drink at all.
Oh, well done.
But I do remember being hideously drunk, to the extent sometimes where you look back and the embarrassment of what you did and how you behaved is terrible, and I'm going to ask whether you have any such stories. Tom?
Yeah. No, I definitely get drunk. Alicia.
But Tom, you don't have a story of drunkenness.
I do. I'm trying to buy myself some time.
OK, well, Alicia, let's go...
The worst ones are when you have the blackouts, when you cannot remember anything.
Wow, that
Tequila usually does that, so I won't drink that ever again.
I recently apologised to someone for something I'd said the night before. To him, I went, I'm really sorry about what I said last night, by the way, I didn't mean it. And he said, I wasn't there.
mean, I generally think we're being... I've had some of the best times of my life being drunk, so we shouldn't be too down on it. It is fun, isn't it? I mean, that's why people do
That's
it.
why you
Let's
do
not
it.
forget.
Yeah.
It's joyous, it's just... You can't remember it sometimes.
You seem like a pretty upbeat, a very happy guy. Do you get grumpy? Do you get cross? Do you get ratty with people?
Well, yeah, you have to. I mean, you have to be careful. Sometimes you get a bit scared. Will someone recognise me if I say something?
Well, when you're out and about?
Yeah.
Well, like what?
Recently, I was very recently. This is a few days ago. I was on the tube. The tube was rammed, and someone had done that thing. A woman had done this thing where she, you know, when people put the bag on the seat. And I was really
and when there aren't enough seats to go around anyway.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
And I was just like, the tube's rammed. I'm stood up. I just want to sit down. I just went, look, excuse me, sorry. Sorry, do you mind moving that so I can sit down? And I looked down, and it was her kid. That's true.
Hold it. Was the kid in the bag?
No, there was no bag. I just hadn't looked properly. There was no bag. It's just a little kid in a jacket that I mistook for a bag. Can you fucking
ready
move that,
to
please?
hate
Sorry, weirdly. I got off that tube very quickly.
It doesn't say in a good light.
No.
You're safe here.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you.
I've gone on... Yeah.
Thanks,
Seann's
mate.
got a new tour coming up this year. Are you going to go to Edinburgh again this year? Are you going to do the festival?
Got to do the Edinburgh Festival where you hone the show,
Yeah.
make it tight, and then you take it on the road.
What kind of material do you do? It's stuff like this, or you...
Yeah, growing up and sort of already just being 30, it'll be stuff like... you know, I missed Tinder. You know, I've been in a relationship for a few years, so I want to talk about the stuff that I've already missed.
But have you tried Tinder?
Well, no, because I've been...
I know, I understand you missed it, but have you tried it now, using the excuse that because I missed it and I'm going to do a show about it, maybe I should experience it?
No, but what happens is your friends get it out.
Yeah.
Your single mates, they get out Tinder and they go, oh, look at that, and you go, fucking give me that. Give me that. Yes, tick, 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 tick. And they go, oh, stop it. She's not my type. What do you mean she's not your type? Is she not? See, no, this is your fucking type. That sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah. You really did miss Tinder, didn't you?
No.
Yeah.
It's a thing. Can you imagine?
No.
Do you know, 10 people are so lucky.
Well,
When I
Tom-
was younger, do you know how hard it was for me to get chlamydia?
You had to put the work in.
I mean, I didn't, to be honest.
Tom, have you ever tried Tinder?
No, because I think... I mean, you can't, can you? If you're sort of vaguely well-known, it's just people who go, that's Rev, isn't it? Rev, look, I can shag Rev. He's just... he's literally just round the corner and he's up for it. It's just... I think... just weird.
Seann, it's great to have you here again. I'm looking forward to see you live. Lovely. What a great guest, ladies and gentlemen. Seann Walsh.
Thank you.
And say thank you also to Tom, to Lisa and to Tim as well. Seann, that was great. Join me...